try to prove. Let us try to prove this. The proof is quite easy. You just need to see you are given with do these two things. You want to prove this is equal to this. Correct? Yeah. So let us start. Let us start by take limit extending to e f of xy as say g of y. Since I am putting this extending to y, the function will be in terms of g, in terms of y, and uh, limit y tending to b g of xy, sorry, f of xy. There is no g. F of xy. This will be some h of x. Suppose I am taking this. Then what we have to show? We will show. What do you want to show? That is limit extending to e, limit or clearly if I write it, limit extending to a h of x, thus must be same as L, and limit y tending to b g of y, that must be L, and both are equal. Yeah, this is what you want to show, correct? So this is, if you see, if you want to show this limit is equal to L, so what should you start with? Consider in the consideration part you will be asking mod of h of x minus L, correct? But for that, let us first go ahead what we are given with. We are given with this. We are given with limit x comma y tend to e comma b f of x y, that is equal to L we are given, correct? That means what? For all epsilon positive, there exists delta 1, say delta 1 positive, such that what you are given, norm of x minus y minus a minus b, correct? Distance between this is less than delta 1. This must imply mod of f of x minus f of x comma L, that is less than epsilon by 2. Suppose I am taking 1 beyond it. Okay. So this is you are given with, and also you are given with some more thing, that is uh, this limit is also exist, correct? Limit of extending to f of x exists, and this is also. If you don't remember, then read at the statement. This exists and this exists. So that exist value I am taking at this and this. So I can apply the formula here also, correct? So since limit, let us start from extending to a, limit extending to a f of xy, correct? F of xy, that was equal to g of y. So what do you mean by here? The definition is in real, correct? Extending to a hai. So you'll write for the same epsilon positive, for same epsilon positive, there exists a delta 2, correct? And what is the definition? Mod of x minus a, that is less than delta 2, imply a mod of f of x comma y minus g of y, that is less than epsilon by 2, let us take, correct? Yeah. Okay. What next? What should I do the next part? Since I have written this, so next one will be what about limit x y टेंडिंग टू b, उसको हम लोग ने एच एक्स दिया है शायद, राइट? ऑल्सो लिमिट y टेंडिंग, जो भी मुझे डेफिनेशन पता है, आई एम राइटिंग एवरीथिंग, करेक्ट? दैट इज इक्वल टू एच एक्स. So that means what? For seam epsilon positive, there will be a delta 3 positive, so that mod of क्या आएगा ये y minus b, that is less than delta 3. This should imply mod of f of x comma y minus hx. Do you agree? That is less than epsilon by 2. That is less than epsilon by 2. So we are having 3 epsilon delta definition, correct? to to assume that everybody should satisfy the same thing, what should you choose? Choose delta as minimum of all, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, correct? So once you are having minimum of everything, then let us write together, that is norm of x comma y minus eb. That was the first one. Delta 1 के लिए that will be less than delta imply mod of f of x comma y minus L, that is less than epsilon by 2. What was the second one? Mod of x minus mod of x minus e, that is less than delta, that will imply mod of f of x comma y minus g of y, that is less than epsilon by 2. Less than epsilon by 2. What was the third one? Y minus b, that is less than delta, that implies mod of f of x comma y minus h of x, no? That is less than epsilon by 2. So we are having these three conditions. Okay, what do you want to prove? Go back again. See, abhi matlab proof is quite easy. What do you want to prove? You want to prove this. What should you start with? Consider क्या करना है? You should consider hx minus l, ना? Consider mod of hx minus l. What will you do? We are having hx से relation किस में है अपने पास? hx है, but we need f of xy, correct? And f of xy, and that is quite easy. Now I think तुमको दिखता होगा प्रूफ कैसे करें. h of x, right, minus f of xy plus f of xy minus l. Do you see? By triangle inequality, this will be equal to mod of h of x minus f of xy and plus mod of f of x comma y minus l, correct? And this is less than epsilon by 2, and both are less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2. So what do you prove? You prove that limit hx is equal to L, where extending to E. Similarly, what will you do? We will consider, yes, mod of gy minus L, correct? What will you do again? We will add and subtract f of xy. Same thing, this will be less than, again, triangle inequality, g of y minus f of xy plus mod of f of x comma y minus L, and both are less than epsilon by 2, epsilon by 2. Do you see? That is less than epsilon. Hence we have proved limit y tending to b, no? G of y, that is equal to also L. So from these two we have concluded this. Correct? Do you agree? The proof was quite easy, just it was following from these three definitions. इसका एप्सिलॉन डेल्टा लिखो, इसका लिखो एंड इसका लिखो, करेक्ट? टेकिंग टू एट अ टाइम यू विल गेट वन ऑफ देम. ये मिलेगा फिर ये मिलेगा, दैट्स इट. ओके, नाइस. I'll be putting some question in Google Classroom. Actually, I forgot to do that. I'll be putting soon. Till that, let us go ahead to limit and continuity of vector field. Limits and continuity of vector valued function. What do you mean by vector valued function? Yes, anyone? That means a function f from Rn to Rm. In earlier case, your m was 1, correct? So that was scalar valued function. Answer was coming in R, but here it will be Rm. It's called vector valued function. Nice. And you already know every definition, correct? Yes, now let us read some remarks. पहले जैसे उसमें हम लोगोने जैसे What was the physical example of scalar valued function? And we gave that as pressure, correct? If you remember. So here also an example of vector valued function VVF is force. Force acting on moving particle. Correct? Force acting on a moving particle. Since it is moving particle, so coordinate will be n-dimensional and force is a vector. So that is a example you can calculate. And another example, if you say another real life example of a vector valued field, vector field बोलो या vector valued field, both are same, is the fluid flow. Which describes the velocity of fluid at a point given by h of xy is equal to minus 6 minus y upon x square plus y square, comma x minus y upon x square plus y square. Yeah. This is in two coordinate and the vector valued fields, their answer is giving in two coordinate, correct? Yes. Yes, and how do you write if you write like this? Suppose f from Rn to Rm is given as it will be f of x will be f1x, f2x, correct? There will be each coordinate, you can say component. There will be m component, fmx, and where your x belongs to Rn. This is how you write a function, correct? Now next question would be, can you define limit of a vector valued function? Yes, can anybody define? Let me just write it first. Say limit extending to a f of x is equal to L. You must consider your f is where? From S, where S is, or let me just write the first step for you. Let S be a non-empty open subset of Rn. Let f from S to Rn be a vector field. And you want to define this. Limit extending to E, f of x is equal to L. Can somebody quickly define this? Yes, an element L is said to be limit point or limit of f, limit of the function f at x equal to E if for all epsilon positive, yes, there exists delta positive. What is the condition delta is satisfying such that norm of x minus a that is less than delta. But if I write the norm, there will be two norm. One will be on n variable and one will be on m variable. So you just write a suffix here n. So this is having n coordinate. Norm of x minus a that is less than delta. This should imply what? Norm of f of x minus L that is less than epsilon, and here you are having m coordinate. That's it. Yes, do you see the definition? Everything is same. There is a changes is here you are having m, here you are having n, here we are having m, and you have already proved the relation. Norm is working same as mod. जो भी हम लोग ने mod की property देखी थी सब norm भी satisfy करता है, तो that is not at all a issue for me. Correct. Let us do one example. So see f of xy is given as x square y square xy. Find limit x comma y tend to 0 0 of the function f of xy, that is x square y square xy. Find this. Correct. What is your guess? Since there is no denominator term in this, so you can directly put the limit. ऐसा हम लोगों ने सीखा है. Correct. So my claim is that I want to prove this limit will be 0 as per the by looking I can guess something. Correct. So now let us try to prove whether am I right or wrong. So this is what I want to prove. How do you start? For all epsilon positive, to find delta positive, such that what is the condition on delta? Yes, norm of x comma y minus 0 0 that is less than delta. This should imply what? Norm of f of x comma y minus L that should be less than epsilon, where this guy is over 3 and this guy is over 2. Correct. You must understand that. You can solve it little bit later. So let us do the consideration part. Consider norm of f of xy minus L, free no, over 3 variable. That is norm of what is your f of xy? That was x square y square xy minus 0 0 0. This is what you are having. So what will be norm? फ्री वेरिएबल में डिफाइन कैसे होता है? सेम थिंग एज प्रीवियस वन. इट विल बी एक्स स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर, सो एक्स will raise to 4 plus y raised to 4 plus x square y square. Okay, can you relate this with this guy? What is this? If you write it, then this will be just square root of x square plus y square less than delta, just like this. Norm है तो this will be. Can you relate it? Yes, x raised to 4 दिखा, y raised to 4 देखा, and here 2x square y square. So can I write like this? That is, this is less than equal to x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 plus 2x square y square. Do you see why am I doing this? This will be less than equal to x square plus y square the whole square. Correct. And that is square root gaya. So you are having what is equal to just x square plus y square. What can you say? This is less than epsilon when you choose delta as, what should I choose my delta? What is my delta? This is x square plus y square. So if I want to find just x square plus y square, I have to squaring both the sides. So delta square. So delta must be root epsilon. Do you agree? Done. We wanted to find a delta and we are having that delta. That's it. Solving is also not an issue here. Correct? Yeah. And same thing, the next question would be like in the previous one. What is the relation between vector valued and limit of each component? So I'll write a theorem. again let s be, जो भी हम लोग ने स्केलर वैल्यूड के लिए क्या था, एवरीथिंग आई एम गोइंग टू डू इट फॉर वेक्टर वैल्यूड फंक्शन. नॉन एम्प्टी ओपन सबसेट ऑफ आर, subset of Rn, let f from S to Rm be a vector field given by f of x is given by f1 of x, f2 of x and so on up to fm of x. Okay, you are having m coordinate here. Let L is equal to L1, L2 and Lm belongs to Rm. Correct? Now the limit of f at x is equal to E is L if and only if, yes, the limit of each coordinate, the limit of each coordinate, that is coordinate function, that is fi. But where this fi is coming from, fi is actually a scalar valued function. If you see, it is taking from n variable and it is giving me in r. At x is equal to E is Li. So this is what you want to prove, and it is if and only if. The proof is as simple जैसे हम लोगों ने पहले किया था. I hope you should able to do this. If the whole statement, if I write it in other word, just you need to write the definition properly, that's it. So I'm not going to write the proof, I'll give this as an exercise to you. If and only if limit extending to a fi of x. Just go back to the previous proof जो भी हम लोगों ने किया था and try to prove this. Homework. You can put the answer in your Google Classroom. Okay? Yeah. And same goes for, this was the definition of limit. Can you define continuity? What will be the changes in the definition of continuity? At the place of L, you will be having f of a, that's it. This definition is same for continuity of vector field. Let me just quickly define that. So in the next lecture, we'll be doing some questions based on this. And what is the function? Function is from S to Rm, B vector field. Okay. Then what do you say? Let A belongs to S. Then f is said to be continuous. Continuous at E when for all epsilon positive there exists delta positive satisfying norm of x minus E that is less than delta. यहाँ पे क्या लिखने का n suffix. This imply norm of f of x minus f of a. The changes is this one, f of a, that must be less than epsilon. That's it. So same as the previous one, there is not at all any changes. Correct? And the next question will be, when do we say the function is continuous? When it is when each of the coordinate is continuous, same as the previous one. So this is also, I give this as a homework to you. जो भी हम लोगों ने स्केलर में किया है सेम वैसे ही. That means what? F is continuous at E if and only if each of the coordinate function. Coordinate functions fi, that is fi will be from S to R, where f was from S to R m. What is was S? S was contained in Rn. Okay, each of fi is continuous at A. That's it. Classroom. Okay, these are the two theorem which I want you to prove. You go back to the scalar के लिए हम लोगों ने जैसे प्रूव किया, and if you remember हम लोगों ने sequence के लिए भी प्रूव किया. When do we say a sequence is convergent? When each of the coordinate sequence is convergent, and this is quite same. अगर s को मैं natural number बोल दूँ तो this is same as sequence का term. Okay, so I stop now. Do that as homework.